See if I got a good writing pen out here. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Kingdom Boy, happy Sunday. How are you? I'm just getting home from church, and let me tell you, I told my pastor and everybody how y'all wanted to learn about the Bible and and Jesus Christ and everything. And oh, everybody's rooting for you guys. So keep up the good work, honey. Are you watching the movie? Okay. We just got home from church and we picked up some chicken, came home, and my husband bought, excuse me, key lime pie and some other kind of dessert. But the other kind of dessert, I think it's like a sweet potato souffle with pecans on the top. So since I have a nut allergy, I shouldn't probably be having the lime. But hey, I'll take an allergy pill because I didn't have my coffee this month. See, when I go to church on Sunday, when I'm getting ready for church, I don't get my coffee because when I get coffee, I want to sit and sip it, and it will slow me down. So when I'm going to church on Sunday, I don't have my coffee. That's wonderful, honey. Keep up the good work. The Lord will reward your honesty, your good work. Believe me. Keep it up. Take baby steps now. Take baby steps. Now, look, where were you reading from? Because I don't want you to get too far. Just keep staying in Genesis so you can understand some things. Because let me tell you, there's going to be a lot of words in there you can't, and some things you don't understand, but you can Google what something, um, put the statement in, and Google will tell you what, it is. But good. I stopped at 3, Genesis 3. So if you want to start from Genesis 4, because I read about his sons, Cain and Abel. So please give this video a thumbs up. I'm so proud of you both, Kingdom Boy. I couldn't be no proud if you were my own children. That's the truth. Because not only do I want my children to succeed, I want everybody's children to succeed. I don't want nobody to be lost. I don't want nobody to go to hell. So that's right. Take baby steps. Read a little bit. If you don't read, but if you go to 4 and don't read but 2 or 3 lines out of 4, at least you read the Bible that day. Yes, Kingdom Boy, I'm proud of both of y'all. I am. Because, it takes a big man, and I don't mean big in stature. I'm talking about big in his humbleness and his honesty to say, you know what? I don't know what the Bible is. I don't know what Bible study means. I've never been to church. Most people, most people will not share that information. But you and tie-dye, I don't know. But you know what? You two are to be commended. And if you know any other of your roommates and stuff that want to join us, because y'all say y'all rather do it on Thursday evening, I may still go over a little bit on Thursday morning in case there's anybody in that can't come in the evening. And just keep it up. Do a little at a time, baby steps. Our pastor today, he was talking about wisdom and knowledge. He said knowledge come from like book learning and like that, but knowledge is, wisdom is something you get. It's a gift from God. You know, a lot of people say, you have wisdom. He said, all old people don't. Hey, Tada. He said, just because you're old don't mean you have wisdom. But wisdom, When you go through something and you get on that end and you know what stuff is, that's wisdom. Tie dye, I was just telling Kingdom Boy that you and him should be commended for your honesty and your willingness to learn, about the Bible and everything. Because, like I told him, it take a big man, and like I said, not big in stature, somebody that's big in his honesty, big in his humbleness. So you two are to be commended, and I am proud of both of you. Take baby steps, because like I was telling Kingdom Boy, there gonna be stuff in there you don't understand, words you can't pronounce. And there gonna be a slew of names in the Bible that you cannot pronounce, but you do the best you can. What I do when I come across a name I can't pronounce, if I could take that name in syllables, go little bit by little bit by little bit. Hey there, sweet grandma. How are you? I just thought I'd come on. Oh, you was reading? Okay. And take baby steps, honey. I think I took my jewelry off. But anyway, um, just do a little bit at a time, because Rome wasn't built in a day. And like I said, I just got home from church. We got something to eat and we were sitting down. And I told my husband, I said, before I take my makeup and change my clothes, I said, I'm going to go on live. God bless you too, sweet grandma. You start on page 7. Tada, what were you reading about? Sweet grandma, these two young men, I am teaching them about the Bible, having a little Bible study with them. We did our first session was last Thursday morning, and I am so proud of both of them. They should be commended because not everybody would you know what? Not everybody would tell somebody else, and just somebody by seeing me on the computer, you know, and they won't say, "What is the Bible? What's Bible study?" I never been to church. Everybody won't say that, but y'all two young men, were brave enough to say that. So God bless all of you. God bless you too, sweet grandma. Because y'all know what? The world is getting so, if you don't have this Jesus and God stuff in your heart, because after a while it's going to come a time they're not going to let people have Bibles in their home. Now the Bible speak of, hold on a minute, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Oh, okay. Sweet grandma, thank you. And they should be commended. Because like I told them, you don't hear of people that will come right out. You don't hear people come right out and tell you this. You know, a lot of people will act like they know, you know, when they would just not talk about that subject, and they'll change the subject and might want you to move on to something else. But these young men, they know they needed something for their soul. They knew that they need a savior. So when I was on my live and I said I had to go to Bible study, and they said they didn't know what Bible study was. Are you reading the Bible app from the Bible app, Tada? But I think they should be commended. I'll give them a hand. Oh, okay. Wonderful. Baby steps now. Like I said, you're going to come across some stuff. Hi, Andre Santos. You're Brazilian? You a Brazilian? Well, I'm a mixture of some of everything. So let me tell you, my great grandfather was of Haitian descent. My grandfather, my paternal grandfather, was Native American. So, and then we do have, so have some Caucasian in there, so it's some of everything. Jesus is Lord, Andre. Yes. And y'all know what? Let me tell everybody, please give this video a thumbs up. You know what? Watch the news, young people. Oh, that's wonderful, Tana. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Now take baby steps. Don't burn yourself out now. Thank you for stopping by, sweet grandma. Come again. But young people, watch the news, okay? So much is happening in this world. If you don't watch some news, because not only is the stock market dropping, yes, if you read a little bit today, read a little bit, maybe set a time for you read the same time every day. Say, for instance, if you need to be in class at 9 o'clock and you get up early enough to read a little bit. Say, for instance, we start on verse 4. If you wake up early enough, because since you got it on your phone, all you got to do, if you got your phone on your bedside table, reach over, pick your phone up, open your Bible app and say, oh, we stopped at Genesis 4. And I think I read Genesis 4, maybe 1 and 2. And then you might say, well, I'm going to read 3 and 4 today. And then maybe tomorrow you'll get up and say, oh, I'm reading 4 and 5 tomorrow, like that. And then each day you build upon what you read, put it all together. Because you know what? When you see stuff in the Bible, when you read it to your natural mind, a lot of it may not seem like it's going to make sense. But when it comes to Jesus and God, they put it in there the way it happened. And a lot of people said, did it happen like that? Yes, if it's in that, excuse me, if it's in that book, it's in there. Cause some people say, how in the world he parted the Red Sea so Moses and those people can go across? Because he could do what he want to do. He's God all by himself. Let me tell you, to get to God, Jesus is the Son of God, right? To get to God, you got to go through his Son. So ask what you will to the Son, and he would take it to the Father. And if the Father said, grant thee their petition, hey, you got it. Sometimes when we ask things of God, he'll say, not yet, my child. Wait and grow a little bit, you know, maybe mature a little bit. Because sometimes we ask God for things, we know we ain't got no business with that thing. So don't ask God for something you know you got no business with. It's just like, say for instance, you might say, I would love to have a Maserati or whatever a real fast car is. But knowing that a real fast car could get you killed, God said, no, I ain't gonna let you go out like that. Maybe get you a Chevrolet or a Toyota or a BMW. That's more your speed. That's more what you can handle. Hey, there you go. He died. Jesus died for us, baby. God is the Father. Jesus is the Son. Jesus carried that cross. They whipped this man. They pierced him in the side. They put a crown of thorns on his head. He got thirsty and he wanted something to drink. They gave him vinegar. So how this? Y'all know how disgusting vinegar take and how it make you do this? Can you imagine somebody being thirsty? Okay, here I got some water. Okay. Here I got some water, right? And if I got another bottle, seal not broken, and somebody next to me said, "Oh, I want some water," and I said, "Okay, I'll go in the kitchen and get you some water," and I come back instead of with another bottle of water, I come out with a glass with some vinegar in it, and that person go to drink it because last night I had real bad cramps in my leg, and I was gonna get up and get me some vinegar because vinegar is good for cramps, but you only need a little teeny bit because vinegar is very potent. Apple cider vinegar, especially that brown, is very potent. They're using that for some everything now. If you want to clean grease, and this is how potent vinegar is. You got grease and grime on something, put vinegar on it and take you a damp rag and wipe it. It will clean it. Yes, that's how potent vinegar is. So Jesus carried that cross, y'all. And the Bible said they whipped him all night long, y'all. Imagine carrying a big old wooden cross and they beat you all night long. And y'all, he didn't say a mumbling word. Because with God being his father, all he had to do is say, "God, you know what? I can't take this. Get me off this cross and let me come on home where you are and leave these people up to their own reprobated man." Because sometimes when you're doing stuff and people will do stuff, cause especially if they get by a little bit, they'll do something else because they figure, I got by with so and so. But there are times when God will leave us to our own reprobated man. We know what's right and wrong. We know good from evil, right? Just like when God told Adam and Eve not to eat from that tree of knowledge, and that snake beguiled her to eat, and she got Adam to eat. And Adam said, when God asked him, question, he said, "This woman you gave me, gave it to him, and I did eat." He was saying, "You gave me this woman to be my wife. And she ate the fruit and she gave it to me, told me to eat it, so I ate it." I wonder if she had gave him some. Uh, is that door open? Oh, close it. I thought I had closed it. Thank you. Did he eat? No. Hey, Louis, don't jump on me. I want you to turn my stocking. Louis, he glad to be in the house. Hey, Pudding Face. Hey, Pudding. Hold on, y'all. My dog came in the house and he hadn't seen me all day because when we crate him when we go to church. Okay, nothing in the kitchen, Louis. Come out. He running from room to room like a little white racehorse, y'all. Oh, he thirsty. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's so much stuff. And you wait till you start reading about Noah and the ark. Because I read that Adam named all of the animals. That's how the animals got their name. The Bible tells us that Adam named all the animals. Louis, stop running, baby. Go lay down. You've been out there in the sun. Louis, you're just like a little 5-year-old child. Hey, Sophie. Wait a minute. Louis, come back this way. So I'm glad, y'all enjoy reading the Bible. And Ty-Dye, I told my pastor and everybody at church today about y'all. Well, Friday night when we had our prayer, because we have 1 hour power prayer every Friday night from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And then we have a little time where people can testify, sing a song, whatever, and we go home. So today I told the whole congregation, everybody's rooting for y'all, honey. Hey, Sandra. How are you? Thanks for being here. I was telling them that I am so proud of them. That Sandra, they are reading the Bible. They put the Bible app on that, excuse me. So they said on IG, they FaceTime each other and read the Bible together. Isn't that wonderful? A few days ago, they didn't know what a Bible was, didn't know what Bible study meant. Now these two young men are reading the Bible. Wonderful, Sandra. So they are to be commended. I was telling them I hadn't been so long, got from church, and we stopped and got us some chicken and some other stuff and brought it home. And I ate, and I told my husband, I said, let me go on live before I take my makeup off, before I change my clothes. Because, on Sunday, you like to have a lazy day, lay around and do nothing. So after I change my clothes, wash my makeup off, because on Sunday morning before I go to church, when I'm getting ready for church, I do not have my coffee like I do on the other day. Because when I have my coffee, I like to sit and sip. And if I try to drink coffee before I go to church, I will be late. So I knew I had to put my makeup on. I knew I had to take my medication. I knew I had to get my hair as right as I could get it. And see, I lay my clothes out on Saturday when I'm going to wear to church, right? And then, a lot of time I take out 2 outfits. Like if one don't work, I'll go, to something else. But this time I only took this one out because I hadn't worn it in a while. And that's why I'm trying to get to stuff that I know it's going to be too hot for later. I'm going to wear it. But I told them I'm just as proud of them as I can be. I am. And they said they're reading. And I told them to take baby steps because there's going to be stuff in there, that you're not going to understand, some names you can't pronounce. But if you take baby steps, and if you don't understand it, Google what you don't understand. You can find out. Sometimes you can go to those Bible apps online that are like Study Bible, and you might can put that in the search area. But if you go to Google and put that in the search, something should come up. Thank you. Well, you know what? When I go to the thrift store, I love to find these like vintage blouses, and I love these with the bows. And everything I got on is thrifted. And I did do an outfit of the day. I will probably put it on later. I'll put it on tomorrow. I might put it on later since I'm not coming on anymore. And when I see these vintage blouses, girl, I go for them. So Tuesday, we have to take the dog to the vet. Because we're going to take him to PetSmart. They can get groomed. He's going to get groomed and all that stuff. So they say it's going to be 3 to 4 hours. So we usually go to a thrift store or something. So I usually go to the blouses looking for, vintage. And Sandra, let me ask you this. Have you seen how people are taking slips and just calling them slip dresses and wearing slips out? They wear the whole slip for a slip dress, and they wear the half a slip for a skirt. When I wear my slip, I want it to be a slip. And some of them do have pretty lace on them. I grant you that. Some of them have beautiful lace. But I don't think, how you think I would feel sitting up in church with a slip dress on, knowing that it's a slip that's supposed to be under your clothes? And I think it's just the young, girl, look at honey, go to YouTube, look at some videos of some of the younger generation. It's not anybody yes. Now, if I don't have a slip here. But yeah, the whole slip, and even though you seen those little, that's right. Lynn, have you seen that? Tell Sandra if you've seen that. Where I've seen in the videos, and they'll go to the lingerie department. And those little satiny little gowns that shape like a slip, and some of them have a little lace, some of them have a little stitching around the edge. And they'll say, oh, this slip dress will be good with so and so and so. And I'm like, that is a slip that go under your clothes. Let me tell you, my granddaughter tried that stuff around me. I would tell them, don't you leave the house. They caught me. Lynn, you know back in the days when our underclothes were called unmentionables. You remember that? Honey, yes. You go there with a short dress on and you sitting especially because they'll get on the first pew and they'll sit with their legs so you can see. Them church mothers will go there and take a towel, a sheet, anything, throw across them legs. Sure will. Hi, Belle. Thanks for coming to my life. Y'all, like I was telling Ty and Kingdom Boy that I got from church. We stopped by, got us something to eat, brought it home, ate. And I told my husband, so I had him holding the camera for me, so I hold him at the phone so I can make a video for my outfit of the day. So y'all, if you've seen the blunders in that video, charge it to my head, not my heart. Okay? So I told my husband, I said, before I take my makeup off and change my clothes, because like I was telling them, when I'm going to church, I don't have my coffee, because when I start drinking coffee, I'm going to sip, I'm going to take my time. That will make me late. I'm not going to be late going to God's house, okay, if I can help it. Now, if it's something beyond my control, like my car breakdown or flat tire or something, oh well, God keeps me from something down the road he don't want me to be in, okay? But if it's on me, see, a man, he can get out, take his shower, dry himself off, and put his clothes on. Bam, he ready. Y'all know we got to primp. We got to put on makeup. We got to get our hair just right. I had to find the right earrings to match. And we had to do all that stuff. Okay. You know what, Lynn? Well, I'm going to show y'all. This is a whole suit. And I'm going to put my outfit of the day on. And the skirt has just a little slit here. And it's fully lined. The button's right here. But I did an outfit of the day. So thank you. Thank you. Well, see, I took my twist out Friday because I was wash my hair. And my husband asked me, say, you're not going to prayer tonight? Because we have 1 hour prayer on Friday night. I said, I forgot the night is Friday, so I just left it out. So I said, I'll wait till it get torn, slam up before I wash it. Kingdom Boy. Hey, Farrah. Thank you so much. Kingdom Boy, I haven't had anything in a mug. But what mug I use today, I will show y'all it tomorrow for Sunday, and then show you Monday's mug. How about that? Because I haven't had anything with a mug. Thank you. Let me tell you, when there's a little thrift store, a town or so over that my sister go to, and every first Saturday they have fill a bag for $5. And girl, I saw this and I put it in the bag. I was rolling up stuff so small. I was getting 20 and 25 items in one bag like this. I was rolling stuff up small, I was getting 20 and 25 items in. Some of the stuff I put in my Poshmark closet. Some of the stuff I kept to myself. Some of the stuff I got from my grandkids and all like that. If I can get something that can help somebody, I will get it. So that means everything worked out to like 35 cents a piece. Okay? And then as for the glasses, I go to Dollar Tree and I buy glasses to match my outfit. So when I change my outfit, I change my glasses. And if Dollar Tree or somebody wanted to sponsor me for their glasses, I was so glad to do it. But this video is not sponsored. Thank you. And I am Beth, thank you thank you, K.A. Beth, we will all be praying for you, honey. Everybody keep Beth in your thoughts and prayers. She says she will be having spine surgery tomorrow. And don't worry about not being here. Yeah, I love those colors. And you know what, Lynn? Oh, and Bob, sorry for me calling you Bob. Beth, don't worry about coming on. We understand. But But we're going to be praying for you because we're going to be thinking about you. But as soon as you can, you let us know how you're doing, even if you just, can pop in for a second. Not tomorrow now, maybe 2 or 3 days later on, because get your rest. Don't move around a lot. We care about you. And y'all, let me tell you about my guys, Tie Dye and Kingdom Boy. Okay, these young men, they should be commended. Not many people can tell you they don't know anything about the Bible, don't know what the Bible, never been to church. These young men opened up their hearts and they told me. And Thursday, I had a little Bible study with them. And Kingdom Boy asked me when I finished, when can we do it again? Y'all, these guys, they put the Bible app on their phone. They are FaceTiming each other reading the Bible, y'all. And they should be commended. That's right. We are praying for a quick and speedy recovery. And I'm sure with the help of the Lord, you're going to heal quicker than the doctor ever thought you would heal. But take your time now. Don't go too fast. Go, whatever your doctor tell you to do it to the letter. Because we care about you. You know what? If we don't help one another, we don't expect nobody else to do it. If friends and like-minded people can't get together and be there for one another, but y'all, like I was saying, these guys, they are reading the Bible. They are reading God's word, y'all. Oh, I hate those calls too, Kingdom Boy. It says 6 in here and 4 thumbs up. Well, it says 5 in here now. Somebody's gone. So I need one more thumbs up. But yeah, you take that downtime, honey, and you get some rest. Because, thank you, Vic R. And like I said sometimes, like when I got my knee operated on, I wanted to get up, do this and do that. And I thought about, I said, you know what? Because everybody was like, I didn't know you need to have knee surgery. I said, you know what? Sometimes when God wants us to rest, and I know in my case, I know he felt I didn't have sense enough to stop on my own. So he stopped me. And if them knees ain't going, you ain't going. Okay, thank you for being here. Oh, Vic, you know how to flatter a girl. Let me stop. But anyway, you know, we need to have love and compassion, y'all. Love and compassion. And they said charity starts at home. Y'all know charity is love. The Bible tells you charity is love. So they said charity starts at home. Can y'all believe my whole outfit was thrifted? The blouse and everything, my handbag, my boots I had on and everything. If it ain't thrifted, I don't want it. If it ain't thrifted, I don't need it. But anyway, I just figured I'd come on and touch bases with everybody. So I'm so proud of my 2 young men. Y'all keep on keeping on. But like I said, go baby steps because there's so much in God's word. You want to just absorb up all you can absorb. Oh, yeah. So did they say what the problem was? So you having thoracic surgery, right? Because I know one time I had something what they call thoracic outlet syndrome, where they were gonna go under my arm and break a bone here because they said that thoracic bone was pressing too close on some nerves and stuff in my arm. But girl, once that doctor told me that, I ain't been back. And God must have just healed it because I had forgot all about it. Yeah, that do seem like a difficult procedure, honey. Yeah, I believe total recovery up to 8 months. Yeah, and make sure if you do happen to go out, no high heels. No high heels. Y'all know what? When I had my hysterectomy, and one of the things the doctor tell you, no high heels. But look, okay, okay. Do they say what caused your problem? I have in my neck what they call a Dumas hump or something like that, and I think I'm gonna have my doctor. Okay, cause I do know that where that hump is in my neck, it bothers me like, a certain way I got to sit so my head, because sometimes it seems like my head get tired or something. Okay. Remember, Kingdom Book, God is the big G. Capitalize his name, because he's a big God. Capitalize his name now, baby. He's a big God. And you know what? He's anything you need him to be. He'll be a lawyer in the courtroom. He'll be a doctor in the sick room. All right. He'll even be a cook in the kitchen. Cause you ever been in the kitchen, go cooking something, and you just can't get it together. And all you need to do is say, Lord, I need your help with this because I don't know what in the world I'm doing. Actually, we can let that work for anything. Because you know how sometimes you can say, mm, I don't know what I'm doing with so and so and so. Okay, yeah, but you're doing good. You should be commended. You too should be commended. Yes, he died. Jesus, now remember, Jesus is the one that died on the cross. God is the Father. Jesus is the Son of God. God gave us his only begotten Son. That means that Jesus was the only child God had. So he let him go to the cross. He died. He gave his only son to die for us. So we can do all this stuff we do. Some of us do ungodly stuff. Some of us do stuff that's really what the world needs. And some of us don't even know what we're supposed to be doing sometimes. Cause sometimes I could be doing stuff, don't know what in the world I'm doing. And I said to myself, girl, you got to get this together. Oh, okay, they were testing you for MS. Oh, okay. Well, baby, you take it easy. You take it easy, cause I know that's not gonna be an easy recovery, you know. And take precaution and make sure you don't get a cold, cause they're going into your throat. And I know if you have a cold where you're gonna be coughing and stuff, I know that's gonna be so uncomfortable. Well, that God is the Father, okay? Jesus is the Son. But when you know what? Don't worry about it. Honey, you just started. You're going to get it together. Rome, remember, Rome was not built in a day. I don't know why my stomach is growling, y'all. I just got through eating some chicken. Power, love, and sound. Listen, Lynn, aren't you glad that he said in his word he given us a sound mind? Cause sometimes the enemy will come back, he will try to take your mind. Enemy tried to take your mind. Okay, then I had to push that aside. I am so glad for that sound mind. Cause the enemy will come, and y'all, let's pray for people. Let's pray for all people. But you know who got it bad? People that got Alzheimer's. There's a man over in a town, from a town over. He walked away from a nursing home, y'all. The man, 83 years old. They sent out search party looking for him. They found his slippers. Now it's going on what, the second or third week? They haven't found that man. And I think the man he might have the onset of Alzheimer or dementia or something. But I sure hope and pray that somebody has found this man. Maybe he's somewhere where somebody found him and he got admitted to a hospital and he's in a hospital under John Doe. But when the enemy can take your mind, y'all, when you don't know him, don't know A from B, up from down. No, Jesus is God's son. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, Lynn. I hope they find this old man. They found his slippers. Can you imagine walking out there? And y'all know nights are cold, and we're in North Carolina. We haven't had a really harsh winter, but to us, any cold is cold, cold, because we're not used to a lot of cold. So can you imagine walking around in the woods or well, we say woods, some people say forest. In the woods or forest, whatever you care to call it, with no shoes on, because bad enough walking out there in slippers, because slippers, most of them got them little thin bottoms. But I'm glad that the assisted living where my mom is, they got a lock on that door that's by combination. When those people are out there in the living room area where the TV and everything is, there's always sometimes two and three of those workers out there with them. And when somebody get ready to come in, one of those workers got to go to that door and put that combination in. Oh yeah, I thought it was hail. We had a hailstorm back in North Carolina, over here in North Carolina, a few months ago, and they said the hail was big as golf balls, and some said it was bigger. They did so much damage. A lot of insurance companies had come down here and play moves. A lot of them, they smashed people cars in. They had to replace cars. They had to put windows in people's houses. They had to put top on houses. But yeah, anytime that enemy can do something to stop you, he's gonna try. But you know what? That was yesterday. If something is ordained by God, the enemy might slow it down a little bit, but he can't stop it. Y'all wait till y'all get to that part where the devil tried to entice the Lord. And when you read the part about how the devil got in hell, y'all wait. There's some good stuff in the Bible when y'all get reading about Joseph and his coat of many colors, Samson and Delilah, and there's a lot of stories in the Bible that Lynn, remember when our children were young and knowing they couldn't comprehend a lot of stuff from the Bible. So there was things in the Bible that we taught them. We taught them the 23rd Psalm, right? We taught them about Samson and Delilah. We taught them about uh, uh, David and Goliath. We taught them about, yes, because we knew that other stuff they couldn't really comprehend till they got a little older. But at least if we were teaching them this, they knew something from the Bible. They could say, because when I was growing up, in the morning when we got to school, we had a devotion time. We had to say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. We had to sing a couple of songs. The teacher would go all around the class, and everybody had to say a Bible verse. Now they don't let you mention anything about Jesus, God, anything. They say other people might not like it's infringing on their rights. That's right. The basic stories first. Noah. I think Noah and the ark is one of the first ones too. Because the children love to learn about the animals, how Noah carried them in the ark two by two. Yeah, that's the basic. Yeah. But I'm glad these two young men took it on themselves. They didn't wait till mom and daddy said, we all need to start going to church, or we need to start reading the Bible, or we need to start studying the Bible. We need to start having Bible study. They didn't wait for that. So let me tell y'all, the Lord has got a great blessing for y'all. Stand still and see the salvation of God and know that He is God. He's the author and the finisher of our faith. And the Bible said, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, because y'all know without faith, it is impossible to please God. Because if you don't have faith in God, why are you going to ask Him for anything? You know what I'm saying? When you know what? Years ago, y'all, I think it was like 92, 93. I had a hysterectomy, right? So when I went to, I remember the doctor, because I had a that's right. And you know what? We need more. I believe if these young men, they're being faithful, they're going to pull other young people, because they're in college, they're going to pull other young people, and people going to see what they're doing and say, I think it'd be nice if I do this. But the Lord is going to bless them tremendously. Y'all hold on to what you got. Keep trying to learn. Because let me tell you something. Like I was saying, I know God as a healer. When that doctor performed that surgery, because I had a hernia repair the same day. Once the doctor did the hysterectomy, then the other doctor came along and did a hernia repair. And y'all talking about somebody sore and feeling, oh, y'all. Let me tell you, because they was like, we can do the surgery on the same day and the same incision, so you won't have to be cut no more. Let me tell you, y'all, hold on, just Kingdom Boy. It might be crazy. It might be crazy in there, but you keep on doing what you're doing. Hold on to what you got. You understand? And don't let you start it. Don't let nobody turn you around, okay? But anyway, that doctor told me when he did my hysterectomy, he said when he took that mass out, when he held it in his hand, he told me, because I remember him telling them to wake me up so he could talk to me. So I had a lady with me. She's kind of like an evangelist, and she go around and pray for people. She go to the hospital and everything. My brother was with me because my husband drive trucks and he was out of town, couldn't get back home in time. So my second oldest son was with me because I think my oldest son was in the service. He wasn't home. And yeah, I had one of my brothers with me, God rest his soul. And my second oldest son, God rest his soul now. Oh, okay. So when that doctor told me, thank you, Dragonfly. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And you know what? When that doctor told me he held that mask in his hand, he knew it was cancer, y'all. You know what? I didn't have no fear. 'Cause I know that my God in heaven is faithful. Let me tell y'all this. When I had to go back for my checkup, right? And the doctor, he was examining me, examining my incision and everything. And he said, oh, it's coming along nicely. So you know what? I thanked him what he done. And I told him, I said, God, God did the healing. But you were the vessel he used for me to get my healing, right? So he sent me. So when, you know, he said, I'm going to say, he sent me to, in Greenville, North Carolina, there's a place called Leo Jenkins Cancer Center. He sent me there. And y'all, let me tell you this. When I got home, I started making phone calls. You know, the lady I told you with me that was an evangelist, and all she do is pray. And when she start going to unknown tongue and stuff, y'all, forget it. She's really petitioning the Lord then. And I know right before I got ready to go to surgery, a day or two before that, she told me, she said, she come back, she said, let me pray for you. And she put her hand on my stomach. She said, I'm gonna pray for your stomach. I said, okay. You know, so when I got home, I start calling family members. Yo, I was calling anybody I felt could get a prayer through. Cause you know, when that doctor give you that devastation of that C word, it would throw you for a leap. But you know, I knew God is forever faithful. I knew He was gonna heal me. But you know, sometimes you just gotta go through. But you gotta go through to get through. But He'd be right there. He'd be right there with you. Because in his word, he tells us he's never going to leave us or forsake us. And it said, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? You know, that's what I did, Lynn. I rounded up prayer warriors. I got in contact with people in my family, you know, people that I knew could get a prayer through, people that won't plan when they went to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know you can't let everybody pray for you. You cannot let everybody lay hands on you and don't do it. Because some people are perpetrating a fraud now. But if you learn God's word, you can tell those false prophets. But you got to, you know, read his word and learn of him. So I start calling people from different churches, you know, and I would tell them, if you know anybody else could get a prayer through, ask them to pray. When that doctor sent me to Leo Jenkins Cancer Center, y'all, let me tell y'all, the doctor, she read my, you know, how they, because when I was sitting out in the waiting room, y'all, people were coming in and I was sitting there and I said, Lord, I know I don't have cancer, but I'm going to sit here and I start praying for the people that was coming in. And some of them, I was hearing them talking to other people about what they was going through. So I was sitting there, I said, Lord, what I'm going through is a light affliction. Some of these people's on chemo and all that other stuff, you know. Some of them had more surgery than what I had and all like that. Okay, Kingdom Boy. Well, I'm only gonna stay on an hour, and and then I'm gonna go take it easy, get this makeup off. Cause you know when you got eczema prone skin, you can't really let makeup and stuff stay on. But anyway, when she got my chart and she read it, she said, I don't know what they sent you here for. You don't have cancer. And I said, oh, thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord. And I told this doctor the same way I told the other doctor. The other doctor, the one that performed my surgery, he's the one that delivered my last baby, right? And I thank, like I said, I thanked the doctor that did my surgery. And I told him that I know that he did the surgery, but it was God, you know, that enabled him to be able to do it. And the doctor, I went to a lady doctor at Leo Jenkins Cancer Center. She said, I don't know what they send you here for. You don't have cancer. And I said, oh, thank you, Jesus, praise the Lord. And I thanked her just like I did the other doctor. But what they did, they kept me coming back every 3 months and every 3 months, every 3 months. Then it got to the point and I said, Lord, you know what? You said I don't have cancer. And the doctor has confirmed it. So why do I have to keep going back? So after a while, you know, they told me I didn't have, because they had me coming back like that for, I don't know, close to a year. And after then, they told me, say, you come back every year for a checkup, right? They said, unless you have a problem. That's right. That's right, girl. But let me tell you something. I ain't looked back since, no more to thank God. for how he healed me. Let me tell you, not only did God heal me of um, cancer, he healed me of high blood pressure. Yes, I was taking high blood medicine. And when that doctor told me that I would have to take high blood pressure medicine for the rest of my life, I said, the devil is a lie. Ask me, do I take it? Nope. Eat anything I want in moderation. That's the key. We know what's good for our body and what's not good for our body. We need to learn what our body need and what our body don't need, right? We got to take everything in stride. Get everything to the Lord. He want us to put all the weight on him because he cares for us. And y'all know he can handle it. We can drop anything. You know how on Wizard of Oz they dropped that house on that witch? We can drop all our cares on the Lord like that. Hey, it don't faze him not one bit. He said, I'll bring it on. You know, he want us to do that. He want us he want us to lay down all our cares and get everything to him. Let me tell y'all something. It's from my heart. When my son died, I thought I was going to die. But my family was there. I had my other children. Y'all know what? God is just so good. He's so good, y'all. And if I didn't know this stuff for myself, I can tell y'all that. You know, because I thought I can go crazy. When my son died, I thought I'd lose my mind. But God was right there. When he said he want us to drop all our cares on him, he mean that thing, y'all. When you got a need, you take that need to God. And don't say when you have a want. Because you, like I said about the fast car, you can want a fast car and God can say, we can do the fast car, get out here and kill yourself. No. All you need is someone to take you from point A to point B. Where you going? You know, I know I drive a minivan and my daughter bought me a little thing with little vinyl thing with some stuff on about my son in the back glass, right? So whenever I get in my van, when I look in the rearview mirror and I can see, you know, his likeness and the words my daughter put up there. And I said, hey, thank you, Beth. And I said, you know, because his nickname was Tiny. And I said, hey, Tiny. And I said, baby, we love you. And I know God is taking real good care of you. You know? But let me tell you, I did not go crazy. Things that happen in your life, you think you're going to go crazy, but give it to God. You're not going to go crazy. Do you know when you're a Christian, people already think you're crazy? They'll call you crazy, call you a holy roller, and they'll call you anything besides what you are. You're a child of God. That's right. That's right, Lynn. Yeah. Oh, what a day of rejoicing that gonna be. When we all get to heaven. Hey, Nikki, what a day of rejoicing there will be when we all see Jesus. We gonna dance and shout the victory when we all get to heaven. What a day of rejoicing there will be when we all see Jesus. We gonna sing and shout the victory. Come on, y'all. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing there will be when we all see Jesus. We gonna sing and shout the victory. Happy Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday, Nikki. How are you today? Thanks for being here. We are talking about the goodness of God, y'all. He is forever faithful. He is just good. You know, I remember, you know, those mothers in those church, in those back in the day churches, they would tell you, yes, he's good, honey. He's worthy of our praise. Um, he those old mothers in that church, and we had one. She God rest her soul now. She would say, God, He won't fail. What she was saying? He will fail you if He want to. That's what she was saying. She said, Jesus never fails. She said, but let me tell you something. He will fail you if He want to. You know, yeah. If if you are told to do something, one time I remember, because y'all know I'm a reseller, and the Lord put on my spirit to go to this particular place on a particular day. Hi, Ashley. And I told my husband, I said, I was naming out the place. I said, I just need to go to so and so and so place. That's because I know it's something good in there I can sell on eBay. And when you own uh, disability or social security or whatever they call it retirement, that's when you're over 65, they call it retirement. And when you own social security, y'all know you squeeze that dollar until it squeals like a pig. You know, you ever watch Lucy and Fred is such a penny pincher? Well, I'm like that. I don't squeeze a dollar till it squeal like a pig, but you get my drift, right? So I told my husband, I said, I just need to go to this place. I said, the Lord is leading me to go there. And let me tell y'all, my husband drives me to these places, right? Because of me having this little nerve problem. Sometimes I have those, like today I was having those attacks back to back in church. But I said right there, I said, devil, you a lie. And I know those pains in my head were coming deep and sharp. But you know what? My hand not letting everybody know I'm in pain or whatever. Let's see what's going on with my computer. So I did that. But I don't take it for granted. That's right. That's a good one, Lynn. But when I went to that place and there was and I told my husband, I said, look at these shoes. I found some good stuff that they came back and put that stuff on eBay. Girl, that stuff. I know I got a pair of gold thong sandals. I don't forgot it was a good brand. I got those shoes for like $4, I think. I think I sold them for 30. Found some nice clothes and everything. And I said, wow, that's why the Lord was leading me there. Because, like I was saying, when you're on Social Security, you have to find something to supplement that because they take too much out, I believe, for our Medicare, because I'm not on Medicare. So they take so much out for your prescription drug plan. And by the time they finish taking stuff out, there's not much left for you. So that's what I do. Because if we don't learn, when God gives you the ability to do something, don't sit on it. If you have an ability where you can make jewelry, sell it. Keep receipts now. Because, Uncle Sam going to want you to do them income tax. Keep receipt when you go somewhere to buy stuff for your business. Keep receipts for your mileage. And make sure it got the date on it. Because they're more concerned with the date. They're concerned with the money too. But you need a date. So, we need to learn how to conduct business. Excuse me. Because like I tell y'all, my 19, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. My 19-year-old grandson is starting out. He got a job. He got his own place, got his own bills, right? So I told him, I said, and I've been talking to him all along. I said, look, don't waste your money. When you get paid, pay your rent. If you got the money and a bill come due, pay it on time. Build up your credit. Don't let the devil entice you to getting, because, when they're 18, 19 years old, y'all know these credit card companies going to be sending out credit card application left and right. So let me tell you something. Them credit card applications were coming here. Yes, I was shredding them. unless he gets something to his new address. Cause Discover and all of them was sending stuff. I know at one time when he was in college, and I was saying, "You getting all these credit card things from people?" He said, "Grandma, just shred them." He's because I'm not trying to get nobody's credit card. Hey, that's what I do. So I told him, I said, when your rent come, because you don't want to be homeless, pay your rent. I said, you want to be out on your own? You want to be a man? You stepped in man's shoes when you got your own place, got your own bill. So now be a man. In all things, be a man. When your rent come due, you got the money, pay your rent. Your electric bill come due, pay it. I said, then if you got any left over, save it. I said, because save for a rainy day. I said, suppose you're going to work one day and you can't have a flat tire, and you don't a flat tire, and you don't spend all your money. Then where you gonna go? You gotta call your mama or me or your grandpa. My car blew a tire, and I need this and that amount of money to get a tire put on my car. I said, but be self-sufficient. Rely on yourself and God. I said, rely on yourself and God. And I said, don't forget to pray, read your word, and believe and trust God. Because we got to teach our children how to handle business. There are a whole lot of people that's as old as I am, y'all, they do not know how to take care of business. I was assistant manager of a credit union one time. I had worked at First National City Bank on Wall Street when I was like 18 years old. I was working on Wall Street, y'all, 18, 19 years old, working on Wall Street. So I know how to pen letters. I was a secretary, right? Secretary bookkeeper. I have a degree in general office technology with a high concentration in like um, taxes and stuff like that. Accounting. I went for years doing everybody's taxes till I got to the point and I was like, I'm not doing anybody. Because when I started getting a little age, especially when I was diagnosed with this rare nerve out of my face, I said, look, I can't put myself through this. When you doing them taxes, you got to really be so you can concentrate, right? And people calling me asking questions. I said, don't have me put stuff on your taxes that you're going to be audited for us because it's going to be on you. Now, I did their income tax and I tell them, I'm not going to sign them, but I'm going to do your income tax. I'm going to do it. So as you being the one preparing your taxes, right? Because if I prepare their taxes, I had to use what they pay me, which I won't charge. Y'all know I won't charge people but $25 and $30 to do the income tax. But if I put down that I was getting paid, I would have to report that as income. And ain't no need to go through all that. Because y'all know Uncle Sam will put you through a whole lot over $1. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't teach our children how to take care of their business, and when he went to a rent place, because these rent places around here, if they have furniture that's been there X amount of days, they'll put it up for sale. Living room set $300 and all like that. So he went there and he got his furniture like that. And he was saying like, I only owe X amount of dollars, on it. And I said, let me tell you what you do. When you get paid and time for you to pay on that furniture, pay it on time because it's going to count. And I said, as quick as you can pay this off, pay it off. Because you don't want no bills dangling over your head. That's because suppose you get sick and can't work. And then what'll happen? I said, be bad enough try to find money for your rent. I said, but if you get used to saving, and if you had to stay out for a little while, you got some money in your saving where you can pay your rent, your electric bill, your cell phone, your gas bill, whatever it is. And I said, let me tell you another thing is a downfall. Eating out. Fast food. Because like I said, honey, fast food is good, but let me tell you something, it will kill you. It will literally kill you. Because y'all, we don't know what they putting in that food. Have you ever seen, I think it's something called Restaurant Impossible, where they showed people going into a restaurant and how they were doing the food and stuff like that. Oh, that was a good show, y'all. It was showing how people, they were dropping food on the floor and they pick it up and stuff. And it's like, and it was That show where some of them had rats and roaches running everywhere. Oh, that was a good show, y'all. I'm gonna check YouTube and see if it's still coming on. Oh, you cooking at home? Yeah, because y'all know what? And see, with somebody like me having like a peanut allergy and all like that, when I go someplace and I ask them, what do you fry your food in? If they said peanut oil, then if I chose to eat there, I know I can't eat anything fried. And then, I like to look around. Look at the baseboard. Look in the corner. See how clean the place is. Girl, Lynn, yeah, that virus. I was just telling them. After a while, they saying now they want the teachers and stuff start preparing because they may have to have school online. And I was telling my husband, I said, if they got to have school, they may have to do school online. Why don't they get every household that got a school age child? Why don't they give those households free internet for those months, or however long it takes for the school to be done online? Why don't they give anybody that got a school age child that's going to do the schooling online free internet for the time that they're going to be doing the online schooling, right? Because y'all know you can't go to and y'all know what they said they ran out of those masks that you put around your mouth? Yes, I told my husband, I said, when I go, when whatever day, I think Social Security come on the 3rd. When is the 3rd, y'all? Tomorrow, 2nd, Tuesday. I'm going to go because we use those masks anyway, by me having allergy. When I'm going to dust and do, I like to have them. And then tell your band and your boys that I say hello back. Tell them I love them. I love you too. Love you all. Everybody in here, I love you. God bless you. So they're saying they are running out of these masks, y'all. So if you can get to a place where you can get you some of those masks, because I think Dollar Tree have them. Me and my husband, we usually keep some here. Yes, honey. Yes, get you some Lysol disinfectant spray. When you go, Walmart got those little wipes that come out those things. Get those wipes, those basket down, and then take another one to wipe your hand. Yes. When you go to these places and you use their restroom, hopefully they got those over this commode. When I keep me some disinfectant. Not our vehicle. We got this. When we go in the thrift store and we come out, the first thing we do, we get some hand sanitizer and sanitize our hand. You cannot sanitize enough, y'all. Get you some Lysol spray, disinfectant spray. Yeah, get you some gloves. And y'all know with eczema on my hand, my doctor told me to wear gloves to do everything. So I got packs and packs of gloves. But y'all because old folks says better to be safe than sorry. And our president get on TV here and vice president and not to tell and won't be tell you the truth. Y'all turn to a station where you can get the truth. Watch MSNBC, watch CNN, watch the news, people. Oh, thank you, Kingdom Boy. That's all I can be. That's how I was raised, y'all. I wasn't raised to treat people because I was always told treat people the way you want to be treated. If you want to act ugly to somebody, well, you must want them to act ugly to you back. Girl, yeah, people. A friend of mine put on Facebook the other day, she and her husband were going to a buffet for lunch. She said a man stood at the buffet, got him a napkin at the buffet, wiped his nose, stood there, started coughing, and reached for a plate. She said she and her husband said, that's it, we gone. You can't take no chances, y'all. Because you don't, sometimes people might just may have the flu and pneumonia, but you can't take no chances. And honey, I wouldn't think about taking a cruise or going somewhere where they Because they said the WWE wrestling people, they thinking about canceling that. Okay. Yeah. And y'all know what? I'm a germaphobe from way back. I'm the type of person if I go in the store and touch dog food, hey, I'm disinfecting my hand. I've seen people just digging in that stuff without gloves on. If I go to a bin, I'm gonna have me some gloves on. Yeah, I'm a germaphobe from way back. I don't take no chances because y'all know the Bible told us this stuff was gonna happen. That there gonna be wars and rumors of war, and he said about these diseases. I don't know how it's worded about the disease and stuff, but Lynn, anybody that's older than the boys that been used to reading the Bible, you know, as I told them the other day, a lot of preachers don't want to preach from Revelation. Yeah, that's when I love to go to. And I do not like going to Walmart when there's a school holiday. That is one of the worst days to go. But you know what? What I love to do is stack up on stuff, y'all. Go to the store, get your bread, put it in the freezer. Learn how to make bread at home. Yeah, learn how to make bread at home. Learn how to do things. If you had, if you know what, I look at a channel called Self Reliant. This man, I forgot what his name is, Sean James, I think. He built him a cabin back in the woods in Canada. Oh, I love that channel, y'all. He used to be in business in the city, but I think out in a cabin back in the woods. So he has two daughters. So when his wife stayed in the city till the two daughters got in college. After the two daughters got in college, they sold the house. She came to live in the cabin with him. They got a little dog. Oh, around there when the snow fall, girl, it looks so pretty. They are living off the land. And y'all know what? I love that show. So shout out to Self Reliance. And if y'all go to his channel, if y'all go to any channel that I mentioned to y'all that I shout out, please tell them that I shouted them out. And maybe that was caused them to shout me out. Maybe that would drive some traffic to my channel. Because I don't mind helping somebody. Because y'all know what? You know, you ever heard you overcome by the word of your testimony? When y'all know word of mouth is the best advertisement, right? So there are some channels I like and there's some channels I do not like. But I love his channel. And that young girl that's the one cute couponer, oh, I love her channel, y'all. And let me tell y'all something. I told y'all I put that app on my phone where you scan the receipts and you get points and you can get free gift cards. Girl, I've been scanning receipts left and right. I think I'm up to 1,350 points now. I don't know how many points you need for whatever. Hey, backyard gardener, how are you? But anything we can do to save money, let me tell you, these lean times are coming, y'all. And you know what? We need to prepare ourselves because the top in this administration is not telling us all the truth. We need to learn the truth and nothing but the truth and the unadulterated truth, y'all. So let's listen to some news that's going to give us the truth. CNN, MSNBC. If you can get your local news, watch your local news. I'm doing fine. I'm wonderful. We just rallied on about some of everything. We talked about the goodness of the Lord. We talked about, well, that was most of what we talked about. Now we're talking about the coronavirus and things we need to do as a people. So learn how to take precaution. Learn how to do things that you would otherwise cause somebody else to do. Now I know if you got like a roof in your in your roof or something, you're going to need a carpenter or somebody like that. But I'm talking about little stuff that we can do. That's the way to do it. And you know what? Have your stuff ready. So suppose something happened and they start knocking on doors, said, you got to evacuate this and that, go here, there, go there. You know what? If you haven't thought about what you would do in an emergency like that, start thinking about it. Because like sometimes we have hurricanes here and they'll tell you an area that you need to evacuate and where they're using their high school and whatever place for a shelter. So keep gas in your vehicle because y'all know when that emergency comes, you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere and say, I want to fill up on pump one. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Keep your medication. I got all my medication. I got a little thing where I keep my medicine in by days of the week. But I got a little thing about this big, about this high that I got from the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar somewhere. I keep all my medication in that. If I have to run out, I know when I went to the medicine room and they want to know about my medicine, I told my husband, bring our granddaughter here. I said, look at my dress, get that blue thing with my medication in it. They were back in no time with the thing with the medicine in it. Okay, thanks for coming in, Lee. I'm not going to be on too much longer because, I got to get the makeup off and I got to get my coffee out. Yes, I got to get that coffee in. But I have enjoyed it. Oh, I see. I'm going to stay on until I'm on an hour and a half. You're going to start to have those headaches. And it might be because I'm talking and stuff, getting a little too excited. So I think my trigeminal nerves started to act up. But I'm gonna 7 more minutes. But we need to learn to do things. Like I said, keep gas in your car. So if you have to go somewhere in the spirit of the moment, you got enough gas to get to safety. Keep food. I remember when me and my husband first got married, and my mother-in-law, you talking about somebody kept a stock pantry. She would go to the store when she bought her. When she buy anything, she would buy it in bulk. Because she said, if something happened, I can't get to the store, I got what I need. She would have cereal in her freezer. She would have all grades of meat in her freezer. She would have milk in her freezer. Because when your freezer got on the milk, you got to open it and pour a little bit out. Because as it freezes, it's going to expand, right? She would have loaves and loaves of bread, cereal, meat, all kinds of stuff. And that's what it's coming to that time where we're going to have to do that. If you got a freezer, put stuff in it. You got a pantry, like this old house have a pantry. Oh, good, Kingdom Boy. Well, I got 5 minutes. I'm going to be off in 5 minutes. Because my taste buds is calling for that coffee and I need to get this makeup off. But learn how to freeze stuff. It's not gonna hurt a loaf of bread to freeze. Have you heard of coronavirus, Kingdom Boy? Yeah, freeze extra food. And if you have stuff left over there, you can't freeze everything. You cannot freeze cabbage. Cabbage and stuff like that goes back to water. So when you go to throw it out, you're going to have nothing but mush. But when you have leftover chicken, freeze it. You get hungry one day, say, I don't feel like cooking. Oh, I got chicken in my freezer. Let me thaw this chicken out. So keep stuff so you won't have to be going where there's a crowd. I would avoid a crowd like I would a bear. You know what? Yeah, if you got room, start a garden. And a lot of people now is starting to raised chickens. I've been by a lot of houses and seen chicken coops and little chicken running around there where Kingdom Boy, that's what we're trying to tell you. If that's right, Lynn. I've never been fond of crowds, even when there wasn't a virus. I've never been a person that loved being in a crowd. You would be with two or three of your friends, and then there might be that one person that just loved being out there. Everybody, look at me, I'm so and so and so. I was always a wallflower, y'all. I was the type of person, I've always been a person. Now, when me and my husband were young, yes, we went to clubs and stuff. We danced the night away, honey. We danced the night away. But now I'm dancing, I changed partners. But once me and my husband got married and everything, and I started having children, I said, I know a lot of people say, I ain't seen you in a long time. I'm home. You know what? I got children to raise. That's right, Nikki. Go the opposite direction of the crowd. I said, I got children to raise, a house to look after. My husband worked hard. So why am I going to try to hang out in the streets? Who can be watching my children while I hang out in the street? If I weren't ready to settle down, I should have never got married and shouldn't have never had children. But you want to have fun even though you got children. So you find some nice, clean fun to do. You find some stuff to do, because it you do have a life outside your children and all of that. Yeah, tell the man, well, tell them, y'all start get you some disinfectant spray, some hand sanitizer. But we're gonna have to learn. Got 1 minute, y'all. We're gonna have to learn to do these things, guys. And we need to stress it to each other. Try to stay safe, and stay humble, you know, stay humble. Well, tell your band to get them, keep them some hand sanitizer. Wash your hands. Better yet, if you can wash your hand in antibacterial soap. But if you can't, any old soap, wash your hands. Wash your hands. When you can't wash them, keep you some hand sanitizer to sanitize your hand. Keep you some disinfectant spray, like Lynn said, in the light blue bottle. On the back of it's going to tell you something about the coronavirus. Spray. And I don't mean spray it thick enough where you cough. You stand there, you spraying that stuff would knock you out. This spray, it would knock you out because the aerosol, especially if you somebody like me that have allergies and stuff like that, the aerosol get up your nose, it will turn you for a loop. But wash stuff down with bleach. Now bleach is gonna bleach it. If bleach splatter, it's gonna turn stuff colors. If you drop some bleach on something white or dark, it's gonna turn it light. So when you go to use bleach, be careful. Okay? And everybody be safe. Don't take no wooden nickel. Hi, Nicholas. I'm getting ready to sign off, baby. Thank you for stopping by. We were talking about this coronavirus. And we were saying we do not like being in crowds. I know I don't. I avoid a crowd like the plague. But y'all know, everybody stay humble, stay safe, because y'all know it'll probably be something else after coronavirus, right? Because the Bible tells us about this stuff. But when this stuff, okay, thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate you. Love you. I'm going to get ready. That's right, prayer. Pray. And you know what? When you're in a doubtful situation, when you're in every situation, trust God. And when you don't know what to do, there's always prayer. So learn how to pray, y'all. And if all you can learn is the Lord's Prayer. Pray that and tell the Lord thank you. Good, Kingdom Boy. Good. Keep some. And y'all stop touching everything you get your hands on. Y'all know what I do? If I go in somewhere and I wash my hands, and cause I don't like to go in a place where you wash your hand with that little thing, throwing that hot air on it. I don't like that. But if I go in a place, but I try to keep tissue in my pocketbook anyway, and I do have, sometimes I carry a paper towel. But if they got one of them things where you dry your hand with the heat thing, when I go to open that door, I'll take a tissue out of my pocketbook, out of my pocket when I open the door, and then throw a tissue in the trash. Cause some of every kind of thing done touch the door, y'all. So, you know, be vigilant, be safe, trust God, trust and believe. So I hope I said something here, somebody, got something out of. And I hope to see y'all tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Okay. And I don't know whether I put up the video, my outfit of the day, today or tomorrow. But anyway, take care. And I hope I go and enjoy me some coffee and some key lime pie. Y'all pray for me this key lime pie. Don't set my eczema off. Much love. God bless everybody. Bye bye. Thank you, Lynn. You too. And I'll be stopping back by your house real soon. Bye bye, everybody. You welcome, Nikki. You know what? I love helping people. Bye bye, band. Bye bye, my band. When y'all go out to play, y'all knock them dead, okay? Y'all play so good that they will ask you back again, keep asking you back, and other people asking for you. Cause Kingdom Boy, your band is going somewhere now. So bye bye, y'all. This coffee. You know when your taste bud get a twinge or something? My taste buds are saying coffee, 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 coffee. That's terrible, y'all. That's terrible, y'all. Bye bye. God bless.